What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here, and unfortunately we have some more bad news today. Another day, another Valve L. There is some drama and controversy going on in the Counter-Strike 2 community this morning, as there is yet another issue with the game, a very, very big leak, exploit, whatever you want to call it, that there's some debate and argument about just how potentially dangerous this could be or was or whatever, but we're going to be going over all of that in this video today. But first, a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Skins Monkey. This is an automated CS2 trading platform that allows you to turn your skins into some new ones instantly. Select the items that you are looking to get rid of, find some stuff that you think looks cool, and then click on trade items, and they're going to send that new stuff your way. Use code GERM on the site right now to get an up to free $5 bonus when you make a $100 trade or more. Code GERM will also get you an extra 5% deposit bonus on top of the 30% deposit bonus that they already have. Skins Monkey is an awesome site, awesome service. They're going to be linked in the description below. They're going to be the pinned comment. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. Let's get into it. So what the heck is going on? What has everyone up in arms? What has everyone freaking out? What did Valve, what did Counter-Strike do this time to mess up? Well, we have this tweet from On-Screen LOL. We're going to be going over a ton of people because there's a ton of different takes on this, a ton of different things that was happening, a ton of different theories, a bunch of things that people, saw or maybe saw, or there was rumors. There was a ton of There was just chaos this morning in the Counter-Strike community. Do not play CS2 right now. You can XSS by just using HTML in your Steam name. The below example shows someone setting their name to an IP grabber and getting the IP address of all players on the server. Obviously, you can do a lot more with XSS, be warned. Now, I looked up what XSS meant earlier, but I can't remember what it stands for. It stands for cross-site scripting. So they're saying that cross-site scripting can be done by just using HTML in your Steam name. The below example shows someone setting their name to an IP grabber and getting the IP address of all the players on the server. So this is what that looks like. They literally just change their name to a line of code or whatever, and then I don't know if the only way to get it to execute was through kick voting, or if there's multiple ways to get it to execute or whatever. But then people were able to execute this line of code and get it to do a lot of weird stuff, potentially dangerous stuff, actually dangerous stuff, whatever. But again, here's the example where they're saying this guy changed his name to that, and then was able to do an IP logger for all these people in the game or whatever, which that alone, some people will care about, some people won't care about, some people think it's really dangerous, some people will just be like, oh, whatever, who cares, I don't know. But obviously there was some people saying that it could potentially even be more dangerous or worse. Like this guy says here, obviously you can do a lot more with XSS, so be warned. We had this from Osni CS2. I thought I followed him, but I guess I don't. He says, huge security exploit in CS2 right now. This image has been going around Reddit for the last few hours. Very explicit, blurred for obvious reasons. People saying it's faked, but it isn't. So obviously, stealing IPs or leaking that stuff or whatever is one side of it, but also then you could put images and GIFs and all different stuff in the vote kick. And obviously, like this guy says, some of it was very inappropriate, explicit, whatever, which is weird and annoying or whatever, but it's not really dangerous. I mean, maybe obviously showing it to kids and stuff like that would be bad, but just in general, you can just end the vote, and I don't even know. This is the least potentially dangerous and harmful for the whole thing, but people were doing this, throwing all kinds of stuff up in the kick votes and everything like that. But again, it could obviously get worse. Apparently, there's a security exploit with Steam name inside CS2, which allows you to change visual stuff inside the game with a simple HTML code linking image. But this is not it. Apparently, you can also get everyone's IP. It's also speculated people could potentially do things like run code on your computer or get access to your Steam account this way. I did not see anyone do this. It's speculation from people who know much more than me. This should be fixed very fast, but what a huge oversight from Valve. Maybe it's better just not open CS2 while this is being fixed. And then Coco buying skins, he says, don't play CS until this is fixed. Right now, anyone in your CS games can execute code on your computer, probably access your Steam account. Steam names are unsanitized and can run HTML and therefore JavaScript for other players. As I said in the tweet, the only thing confirmed is that it's possible to change in-game images with a line of HTML code that you can get IPs from players. Everything else is speculation, not confirmed. I know there was some people saying, there was a rumor going around that some people were getting API scammed because of this. I didn't ever see that get confirmed. Maybe that was happening, maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe it was coincidence with people getting API scammed at the same time this was happening. Maybe people were actually getting it. I know there was people saying, yeah, maybe they'll be able to get on your Steam account. Maybe they'll be able to, hack into more of your stuff or gain access to more of your stuff or whatever. and maybe just, put malware or some kind of, viruses and stuff on your computer as well through the running of code. So here is what a security expert, content creator, I don't know exactly who this guy is, but I know people were sharing this around. Here's what he had to say on the subject. This is Pirate Software.
The one that was just sent to me is a different exploit. It's done in a different way. It 100% is XSS. I would not play CS right now. I would not do it. You are 100% vulnerable to this until they fix it. Do not play that game right now. And that is coming from a security expert. I've been a hacker for 20 years. This is incredibly easy to pull off. It's incredibly easy, and you don't want this. You don't want this at all right now. Don't play that game right now. Wait until they put out an announcement where they fix this issue. Yeah, don't play any Counter-Strike right now. Do not do it. Yeah, that's a big deal. The fact that this is now spreading very rapidly and people know how to do it, we need to wait for Valve to fix the issue, and we need to wait for them to make an announcement about this. That's a serious one. It's very easy to pull off. Yeah, script kiddie level easy, very simple. So that needs to not happen. Yeah, they should turn the game off until they fix this, legitimately. That's a really wild vulnerability, actually. I'm surprised, too, because Valve is usually quite good about this.
So that's what obviously this one guy had to say. I know I'm pretty sure he tweeted about it as well. We can maybe pull up some of those tweets real quick. We don't need to play the whole video again, but we can pull up some of these tweets. Lots of people talking about this CS2 exploit at the moment. Stored XSS is potentially possible here, but needs exploration. IP grabbing is trivial and confirmed. Not good either way. Wait for Valve to fix this as it came out this morning and will likely be patched soon. Put simply, don't play CS2 until Valve fixes it. It's not the kind of fire you want to play with. On the plus side of things, it will be very easy for Valve to track anyone doing this, since the payload is sent to other players via their server. Can't wait for all the VAC bans, so that would be very great. Obviously, if the silver lining or the bright side of all of this is not anything too dangerous or anything happens and then a bunch of people get banned for this, that would be great, obviously. This guy says apparently there's a 32 character limit, so it's unlikely that anything substantial is possible. URL shortening exists, and I've used a lot of tiny payloads in my time. Better safe than sorry, so maybe not. Who knows? We're just getting so much kind of conflicting information. This guy says this actually draws his expert credentials into question. There's no POCs showing any JavaScript execution. It's just HTML injection. Then it's not a big deal. If people were remotely exploited in the wild, then I'd hope the game would have already been shut down. So again, maybe there was a lot of fear baiting and clickbaiting and people kind of over exaggerating, hyping this. Maybe, for clicks, views, content, whatever. Maybe people were just generally worried and concerned and didn't want anything bad to happen. Maybe this is bad. Maybe it's worse than some of the people want you to think. Maybe it's not as bad as some people want you to think. I don't really know this whole crazy situation, but what it was for sure, what we know is that it was another sign, another instance of something very, very weird, strange, concerning, scary, stressful, annoying, whatever, happening to CS2. And again, in the short lifespan of this game, this is now, another absolute catastrophe we've had. We had everyone getting banned, and now we have whatever this is going on. And it's not like stuff like this didn't happen in CSGO, so it's not like, oh, this is just a CS2 problem. This could have, I assume, just as easily happened, during CSGO or whatever, but it's also annoying for a lot of people who keep wanting to give CS2 a chance or are giving CS2 a chance or whatever, and there just seems to be a new drama, controversy, whatever, right around the corner. Now, again, I don't know how much of this is Valve's fault, how much of this they could have prevented, saw coming, whatever, but again, it's more bad publicity, it's bad press, and it's probably scaring some people off. It probably has some people worried. It probably has some people concerned, and that's not good for a game that obviously wants to get off the ground and get people playing it and all that stuff. One of the more funny instances I did see was Arrow saying the best new CS2 feature so far, and being able to run a little GIF of a case opening in the vote kick, which is overall a pretty funny idea. But the happy ending to this whole thing, or happy ending, or at least conclusion of this whole story, is that this guy tweeted a couple of minutes ago, and it's fixed. Counter-Strike has apparently pushed out an update after just a few hours to get this whole thing taken care of and under wraps. Hopefully it's all the way fixed, patched out, whatever. Again, I don't have full confirmation of this just yet. Obviously, by the time this video comes out, we'll know for sure, and I'm sure Valve will have it under control. I'm sure, if anything bad happened, hopefully they'll do their best to undo it. Hopefully a lot of people get banned. I don't know. So far, Valve has not commented or tweeted anything out about this whole situation or this patch or whatever, but it does appear that a new patch was pushed out recently to hopefully fix this. So it doesn't seem to be an ongoing issue. It shouldn't be anything too devastating, catastrophic, whatever. Hopefully they, were able to put the fire out before anything too bad happened. But again, that doesn't mean this is less concerning or less frustrating or less annoying, especially just a couple of months into the lifespan of this game. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Definitely check out Skins Monkey. Use code GERM. I would appreciate that a ton, and so would they. Catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.